Okay, we're joined by Furman head coach Bob Ritchie and Jordan Lyons. We will start with an opening statement from Coach.
Well, great effort by our guys, especially in the second half. I thought that offensively we were pretty clean in the first. Didn't think we were playing with quite the edge and intensity that we like to play with on defense, but I thought we came out of the locker room in the second half and got back to what we do. And, we started getting more deflections and some runouts and got in transition. And this guy started doing what he does in transition, started banging some threes. And we started having a little fun. The spirit got up, the energy got up. And this game is a game that you have to enjoy. And I thought once we started enjoying it and we started making plays together and started playing a little bit more connected, we started playing better. So credit to a lot of guys. Jordan obviously shot the ball really well, brought a lot of energy, and brought a lot of spirit to our team. We had a couple guys step up off the bench. Andrew Brown was phenomenal. He played with a lot of edge, a lot of physicality. And then I thought Trey Clark, he was a big spark plug for us tonight, and I thought he made a lot of plays on the defensive end. He started getting some rebounds, and then sure enough, he starts cutting and starts to get some dunks to the rim, and I thought he had a great game. So a lot of praise to go around for our group, and we're glad we were able to come out the winner and looking forward to tomorrow.
Questions?
Coach, the way you've been locked in defensively down the stretch and the way Furman Mercer games typically go, why was that a little bit different tonight than the normal for that? And then also, could you give an update on Matt?
Listen, it's March, and they got March Madness logos around here for a reason, right? Anything you did before, it all goes out when you get in a tournament play. And we knew that, right? Everybody's got new life. Everybody had new life today. And so people are going to play with spirit. People are going to play free. And we got to experience that a little bit in 2015 when we came in here as the 10 seed, and we were playing free. And so you've got to understand that, yes, there's pressure to go out there and win 3 games, but the more you can stay in the present, right? There's always power in the present. And the more we can stay in the present and just play the possession, the better we are. And I thought we did a better job of that in the second half. And how the first game goes, the second game goes. Once you get to the tournament, it's all out the door. And I thought Mercer played with a lot of energy. I really did. They came out and played with multiple defenses and did a lot of different things. Started changing up their defenses, went zone, had a couple zones, went man some, and they played with a lot of spirit like we expected. Matt, obviously, we don't know yet, and so we're getting that evaluated currently, which is why he's not here right now. So we don't really have. He fell on his hand, so he's one of the toughest human beings I've ever been around. I would expect him to play tomorrow night.
Jordan, you guys hit a little bit of a lull midway through the first half there. What kind of got you going and kind of got the team going towards the end of the half, where you made a nice little run and parlayed that into the second half?
Yeah, like Coach said, it's March. Basketball is a game of runs, and we knew we were gonna go on our runs. They were gonna go on our runs. And a good thing about this team is, throughout the whole year, we've done pretty well with battling through other teams' runs and staying together through all the highs and lows of the game. And we knew, that's gonna be a big part of the day, and that's gonna be a big part of the rest of our journey. So, we just had a stay together mentality through all the low moments and all the high moments, and it ended up working for us. So we just stayed together, and we do a good job of that as a unit, and we stayed believing in each other, and we were able to turn it around.
Andrew, you've obviously built the reputation of coming off the bench and knocking down threes. I thought you did a lot more than that tonight. Just kind of how did you get your motor running tonight?
Yeah, so I just felt like I needed to bring some energy. We had a couple lulls in the first half and even the beginning of the second half where we weren't playing as well as we could be. So I was just trying to come in and be a spark and make hustle plays, do everything I could to help us win. And whether that be an offensive rebound or a assist or a three-point, whatever it is, I was trying to help us win tonight.
Jordan, with the hopes of being around here for a couple days, how important was it for you to see a bunch of shots going in to give you some confidence in this gym and get you some momentum going for tomorrow and perhaps even Monday?
Yeah, I think, as a shooter, it's always to see some go in. It's always a good thing. It's always a good feeling. My team did a great job of executing and finding me when I was open and vice versa, and we just did a great job of playing together. And, I think if we stay playing like that and play together and play the unselfish brand of ball we play, then I think a lot of us will be able to see a lot of shots go in this weekend. And, you know, it might have been me today, but tomorrow it could very easily be Andrew. And, you know, we have a lot of guys who are capable of making shots, and that's what makes this team so special. So, you know, it was good. It was great today to see it. And, you know, I'm just excited to be able to play another day in Asheville with these guys tomorrow.
Coach, in the first half, it looked like there was a point there where they were bringing, I guess, the double team from maybe the offside, and it was kind of, you know, it made Matt a little bit uncomfortable in there. Is there something that you guys did in the second half to change it up when he looked much more comfortable?
Well, you know, they decided to go a lot of zone on us, and then in man, they were really going to bring a double whenever he put the ball in the bounce, and then in the zone, they were going to bring a second person. They didn't want him to be able to go to multiple dribbles and work his way down into the post. But look, the beautiful thing about this team, it's one of the greatest teams I've ever been around. It's one of the most connected groups I've ever been around, and the guys really believe in each other and they trust each other. And you know, we had a feeling they were going to go zone when we watched both of our games through the year. For whatever reason, we weren't really clean in when they did zone us in stretches, and our guys got 25 assists tonight. You know, and that's the thing where they went majority zone on us. They tried to double Matt, and then this team goes out and gets 25 assists. All right, in the quarterfinal round of the tournament, and then you know they out rebounded us pretty heavy, especially in the second game, and then we out rebounded them by 5. And so you know I thought overall, look, you're not going to play a perfect game, and these guys have been around me long enough to know we're never going to let them feel like they're playing perfect. There's always an area to improve in, but I felt like that they did a great job of responding to what they were doing to us. And just getting a little bit more poison in our attack. And so, to be honest with you, John, we simplified in the second half. And they kept trying to change up if we were going man or zone, and they'd be in a zone, or they'd be in man, and we'd call a play, and they'd go zone. So really, we just ended up doing some simple things to space it, and regardless if it was man or zone, and just trust our ball movement, trust each other, work for each other to get shots. And before you know it, we've hit 15 threes and got 25 assists.
I was actually going to ask about assists, so I'll ask Jordan. You know, you had 7 different guys with at least 2 assists. How is it that everybody on this team has the ability to do that?
Like Coach said, this is the most connected team that I've ever been a part of. And, you know, we're a very unselfish group, and that's what makes this team so special. You know, we don't care who gets the shot as long as we think we're getting the best one. And that's what's so great about this team is we're unselfish and we move the ball. We have a lot of guys who can make shots. We have a lot of guys who can make plays. So, you know, if we feel like if we bring that kind of mentality and that kind of attitude, you know, we feel good about it. And I think we did a great job of that tonight, just moving the ball and playing the unselfish brand of basketball that Furman presents every night. And you know, it's exciting when we're able to do that. And it's exciting when we're able to see the ball go in and guys are moving in and we're cutting and we're hitting shots. You know, it's an exciting brand of basketball. So just unselfishness and being connected, I think that's the main part of it. You know, it's something that we've done all year. And, you know, excited to do it again tomorrow night.
We have time for one more down front.
Question is very simple. Do you think that today you guys punched your ticket to the NCAAs? I mean, all the bracketologists.
We're going to focus on tomorrow, and I think again it goes back to what I said about the game. Like and we say this a lot, but there's power in the present. That's where we want to stay. That's where we want to be. This team's done a lot all year. We continue to add to the school record of wins. We've got a great resume. We've been in the best mid-major league in the country. And we had a great non-conference run. We had a good conference run. We're going to go play tomorrow, and we're going to control what we can, and that's where we're going to keep our attention, and this group's done a great job with that. And, you know, we'll let them figure that out. Do we feel like we deserve it? Absolutely. But we're going to go control what we can, and that's tomorrow's task.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys.